Narrator, engaging emotional tone. What if I told you a single act of kindness could change an entire life? This is the story of a struggling father who had lost almost everything until a stray dog walked into his world. What seemed like just another mouth to feed turned out to be the beginning of an unbelievable twist of fate. Because sometimes hope comes with 4 legs and a wagging tail. Stay with me until the end, because the truth this dog revealed will leave you speechless. In a small town on the edge of nowhere lived Daniel, a hard-working father of one. Life had been unkind. After losing his job at the factory, bills piled up, the fridge often stood empty, and he worried daily about how to provide for his 8-year-old daughter, Emily. Every night, Daniel would tuck her into bed, forcing a smile even when he didn't know where tomorrow's meal would come from. He was tired, beaten down by life, but determined not to let his daughter see his despair. One rainy evening, while walking home, Daniel noticed a thin, scruffy stray dog curled up under a broken streetlight. The dog looked cold, wet, and hopeless, almost like a reflection of Daniel himself. At first, he walked past. He could barely feed his own child. How could he take care of a dog? But when he heard the faint whimper and saw the animal limping, his heart broke. Against all logic, Daniel picked him up, whispered, "You're coming with me, buddy," and carried him home. He named him Lucky, though at the time, Daniel didn't know just how true that name would become. Life didn't magically get easier overnight. Feeding Lucky meant Daniel had to stretch what little food they had even thinner. But something changed in their home. Emily adored the dog. She laughed again. She played again. And for the first time in months, their house echoed with joy instead of silence. Lucky, in return, seemed to understand the family's struggle. He stayed close to Emily, guarded the little house faithfully, and followed Daniel everywhere, like he knew his mission was to protect them. Then one day, Lucky started behaving strangely. He would scratch at the back door every night, whine, and insist Daniel follow him outside. At first, Daniel thought it was just a stray's instincts. But the dog was persistent, always pulling him toward the woods behind their home. Finally, one night under a full moon, Daniel gave in. He grabbed a flashlight, and with Lucky leading the way, they walked into the dark forest. Deeper and deeper they went, until Lucky stopped at an old, half-buried tree stump. He pawed the ground, barking furiously, as if trying to tell Daniel something. Daniel knelt down, confused. But when he pushed away the soil, his hand struck something solid, something metallic. He dug frantically, his heart pounding. And there it was, a rusted box, locked but clearly decades old. With trembling hands, Daniel pried it open. Inside were stacks of old bills, coins, and even a few gold trinkets wrapped in cloth. It was a hidden fortune, buried long ago and forgotten. He sat in shock, the flashlight trembling in his grip, while Lucky wagged his tail proudly as if to say, "I told you so." That night marked the turning point. Daniel used the money wisely, paying off debts, fixing their broken home, and even saving for Emily's education. He didn't squander it. He treated it as a second chance, a miracle that had been guided by a stray dog's loyalty and persistence. The town soon learned of Daniel's story, and people were amazed. Some said it was fate. Others believed the treasure had been waiting for someone pure-hearted enough to find it. But Daniel knew the truth. He hadn't just rescued Lucky. Lucky had rescued him. In the end, a struggling father's kindness toward a forgotten dog brought him not only fortune, but hope. Lucky wasn't just a stray. He was a messenger of destiny, proof that sometimes life rewards compassion in the most unexpected ways. So, what do we learn from this? Never ignore the quiet call of kindness, because the smallest act might lead to the greatest miracle. If this story touched your heart, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs hope today. And don't forget to subscribe on the Pause of History channel for more inspiring stories of love, loyalty, and the incredible bond between humans and animals.